Good morning guys, welcome to renovation vlog 1. That's what we're going to call it. We are in the house today and we're basically just going to start ripping things out, which I know sounds a bit drastic, but we just want to get on with it and kind of see what happens. If you're new here, we just bought this house and we are complete novices when it comes to renovating, flipping houses. We have no idea what we're doing, so I thought it'd be fun to document it so you guys can kind of come along on the journey. Not gonna lie, you've already been so helpful with like little tips and ideas and stuff, so we really appreciate that. Today we have brought all our stuff over. We bought hammers, a few tools, and I think we're gonna get to ripping up carpets, maybe knocking down this wall. This is the front room where I'm in right now, so if you haven't seen the house tour, I will link that down below so you can get a better idea of the setup that we have. But this is the front room, so excuse this, there's a damp situation going on here that we do need to fix, so we'll get to that at some point. But we have this gorgeous bay window, and then this is where you come in. So this is the hallway just here, and we kind of feel like it's a bit of a wasted space, just because it's not like the biggest space ever. Like, you can literally touch both walls and not even stretch your arms out. Like, it's really quite narrow, so you couldn't even put like a little console table in here. It would just get in the way. So we are thinking of basically just taking this wall out and basically just walking straight into your home. So this is a stud wall. It literally doesn't hold anything up at all, so we can take it out. We're just kind of in two minds as to whether to have a little corridor or just to open it out completely, and then you have like a really nice big open plan lounge. So we will see. Also, like I say, if you haven't seen the other video, we are renovating this to then rent it out. My camera's about to... But yeah, we are going to be renting this out, so the more we talk about it, the more it makes sense, because we keep feeling like we need to figure out where we're going to put our sofas and like what light fixtures we're going to have and like blinds and all things like that. But we don't need to think about that. That's for somebody else to do when they move in. So it's kind of a weird excitement. I was saying this in the last video as well, but it just feels like a really weird feeling because I'm so excited to renovate it, but I'm never going to live here. I don't know, we're just going to have fun with it. But yeah, today is the first day, so I will bring you guys along and see how we got on, really. Drill. You got a screwdriver? Right, I'm gonna put myself on tea duty. Have you already put the kettle on?
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
What do you mean?
About the first day of renovations?
Oh, we're knocking some walls down.
Like, we know what we're doing, or not quite sure?
We'll give it a go. What? We haven't got a Phillips. How silly is that? We've got every single one, but not a flathead, sorry.
So not a screwdriver here?
Good start, that is.
Great start, yeah, we're going well. Right, I'm gonna make some tea and just stay out of the way for a sec. Great vlogging spot.
Oh, I found it.
You found it, great, hallelujah. This is our tea situation. I've just put a load of tea bags in a mug. Do we even have milk?
I just said you need to go to the shop.
Right, we don't have milk. Also, we figured out, I think we mentioned this when we showed you guys the house tour, but the lady didn't have a stove. Like, there's no space in here where a stove would have gone, which is kind of bizarre. That I literally don't know where it would have gone, because it maybe could have gone there, but I don't think it did. And there's also nowhere where it looks like there was one of those tabletop stoves. And then I was laying in bed last night and I was thinking, there's no fridge in here either. So we're kind of assuming that her and her partner, when they lived here, they maybe got food in, like Meals on Wheels type situation. Because yeah, I'm very confused by this kitchen. Although I'm thinking something must have gone here, because there's a gap missing here. So there must have been something there at some point. Whether it was a fridge or a stove, who knows? But there's no oven, no stove, and no fridge. Bizarre. Uh-oh. Is this whole thing gonna fall down? No.
That door. Towards you.
Can't, it's on the floor. Oh.
That's the door off.
Wow. Probably have to just smash it, won't you?
I don't really want to, it's a lot clearer up. It's just because it's attached along here, and if I knock that through, then the glass is just going to go, which is fine, but
I'm back from the shop. I've put you guys in a cupboard. Got the essentials, 2 waters, a little tiny milk. This is what this vlog is going to be. You're going to get a background headache because there's going to be all sorts of noises going on. But that's renovations. Tiny little milk, little sugar, and the actual essentials. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a little bakery section, but there wasn't. It's like a tiny co-op, so I don't know why I was expecting that. But we need something for breakfast because we haven't eaten. So milk chocolate digestives it is for now. Right, I'm gonna make a tea and then we are gonna carry on with knocking that all down. Brad is just trying to like work it around the glass, but I feel like it's just smashed. Well, that's gone.
It's just on the carpet.
So we're taking them all out then?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. This whole carpet's going to go, so that's fine. Right, they didn't have a bakery, so we've got milk digestives for breakfast. Satisfying.
This village came about.
Oh my god.
It's plasterboard there. Try to repair it plasterboard.
Back. I just went and got my nails done. Obviously what you should do right in the middle of renovating a house. Brian's behind the camera, he's going to update you on what he was up to whilst I was gone, whilst I continue scraping.
Well, we discovered a very nasty gaping hole in the roof. Someone's tried to patch with some plasterboard and some filler to try and make it look like it was normal. I think we might have to take all of that out and restart in that area. But the rest of the roof is pretty nice. There's no damage elsewhere other than that one. Again, they've tried to repair.
Do you you reckon they repaired it from the attic?
No.
This wallpaper.
But the wallpaper is like literally peeling off. It's got about 3 or 4 layers.
Oh my god, that's a sticker. How funny is that? It's like a doll's house.
That stuff came off pretty good because of how wet it is around there. I think it's quite damp. That's not a bad thing.
This feels a little bit...
I mean, it is a bad thing, but we just have to deal with it as we go.
I'm intrigued about that.
Yeah.
There's newspaper behind the wallpaper over there.
Yeah.
And I want to see what the date is on it.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. I think we should put a little time capsule in this house.
Yeah, maybe.
Considering we're taking it right back.
We did find some other stuff like damp in the corner. But that's not as bad. It's actually dry, so that can be plastered. There's a few holes and bits and pieces, but I think that could be plastered again to try and kind of create a smoother edge across the ceiling. Emily, I'm going to take you into the area where we've literally just pulled the wall out now. The good news is this ceiling is really good. Debris freaking everywhere. I'm going to have to sort that out. There is a little bit of a problem here, but can be sorted with the builders. So we're going to scrape away the garden at the front and then block this up, which will give ventilation underneath the floorboards. That will help the house breathe, basically. Saw the wood that came out from the wall. Other than that, guys, that's really it. We've taken some electrics out, which I hate doing electrics. It's never too safe. And I think I've disconnected the light switch for all of downstairs. So I can't turn on any lights downstairs for some reason, but we can turn them up upstairs.
Brad, do you want to come on update? I went and got my nails done and I came back and it was pitch black in here. What's happened?
Just disconnected the mains.
Disconnected or cut?
It's literally that wire there.
Yeah, but did you realise it was the mains?
No.
Right. So while I was getting my nails done, Brad sorted basically all of the ceiling tiles, which are literally... I was joking when I said they're polystyrene. They are literally polystyrene. So all of the coving in here, like everything on the ceiling is polystyrene, which freaks me out because if there was a fire in this house, oh my god, you have dust all over your
I know. I need to blow it.
We need to get like masks, goggles, gloves. We really weren't prepared today, but we've actually done a lot. I feel like we've made a lot of mess.
Yeah.
But
skip, don't we?
Yeah.
Get rid of all this stuff.
You can probably hear we're standing on glass, wood, polystyrene.
Everything.
I just can't believe this. Like who puts polystyrene on their ceilings?
Just to hide the mess they've made, I guess, as part of the ceiling.
But it doesn't look that bad. I'd rather have that than this. I don't think you guys can see because it's very dark in here. But we are just about to head home. That is day one done. We've taken a wall down. We've sorted the ceilings. What else have we done?
3 ceilings.
Yeah, 3 ceilings.
2 bedroom, this one.
We're covered in dust. It's actually
Cut some mains away.
Yeah, I accidentally cut the mains. So yeah, we will, I don't know when we're going to come back, to be fair.
Maybe tomorrow. Depends. I want to get a steamer, ideally.
What, for the wallpaper?
Wallpaper,
Yeah.
Take all wallpaper.
There's honestly like 4 or 5 layers of wallpaper. It's really funny. Brad was saying earlier, you can like choose which layer you want. We could just peel one off and there's like a brand new one underneath. So yeah, we need to get a wallpaper steamer and then order a skip so we can literally just like clear this up. But we're gonna leave it as it is now, so when we come back it will obviously be daytime again, so I'll show you guys properly what the update is, but that is day one done. Good morning guys, it is a new day. It's actually a new year since I last saw you. It is the 8th of January. I haven't updated this vlog in a while, but we have updated the house a lot. So I wanted to quickly jump on here and firstly just apologise for not documenting it fully. We have got like some clips and videos and stuff that we filmed on our phones and like some little time lapses. So as we're speaking about it now, I'm going to insert those so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So hopefully it makes a little bit more sense. But Brad has literally just popped into Screwfix to pick up another wallpaper steamer because I left him with it on his own yesterday and somehow it broke. He doesn't know how. Apparently the pipe just fell off. So we needed a new one, which luckily they're only 25 quid, so it's fine. But yeah, he's just picking that up now and then we're going to head to the house this morning. It's currently 9:30. Just had a Starbucks, I've got my coffee here. It is chucking it down with rain. I'm not sure if you guys can hear, so it's a bit of a grim day. So perfect Saturday to work on the house a bit more. So yeah, I'm going to wait till Brad gets back and then I'll pick you guys back up and we can kind of go through what we've done that you guys have missed out on. And then obviously when we get to the house, I can give you a full tour with all of the updates. Did you say it like that?
And then she said, oh, if you wouldn't mind coming around here, Bradley. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. And then I said, it's like, what's your last 4 digits on your card? And I said, it's the card number. And he's like, that's a match. Here's your prize. And I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, like, just give me my wallpaper. Right, Brad is here. He's kind of off screen because I can't fit us both in this camera. I might have to lean in a bit, man. By the way, this is Brad's DIY shirt.
Yeah, it's great. In the sale.
Yeah, it was like £12 or something like that. It's from Urban Outfitters, but he was like, I really want a shirt to just do all this work in.
The same one.
Oh, I should have done that. We also meant to get a disposable camera and we still haven't done that. I think I might buy the thing that I bought George last Christmas, the Polaroid printer, because then I can print off all the pictures on our phones and it makes them into little Polaroids so we can do like a little time capsule and scrapbook and stuff. So I need to buy that. But we are back. I thought we could sit down together. I've literally just said that they've missed out on quite a lot because we haven't really picked up the camera. We can discuss what we have done and then like I say, when I get to the house I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. But over this I'll insert like some little clips here of what we've got on our phone. But last time we were there in this vlog, I think one, the lights downstairs weren't working. That I think is the last clip. And we're taking the wall down. Yeah, that was literally our first day of renovation. So we took the wall down in the lounge, which I'm really happy we did that because it's completely opened it up. And I'm pretty sure like every house we've now seen that's been listed to sell, they've done the same. Like no one has a wall up in the lounge, like no one has a hallway type thing. So I'm glad we did that. That was actually really fun as well, very therapeutic. What else did we do that day?
Started to do some wallpapering.
Yeah.
That room that you started on was the hardest room, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is that we've cleared the second bedroom of wallpaper, so it's all now pretty much ready to be plastered or at least skimmed, because that wall actually isn't that bad. There's just like a patch that's not that great.
Filled out.
Yeah. So that room is literally like ready for the next stage almost. But that wallpaper was horrific. So downstairs we took some wallpaper off in the lounge, which I think I have a clip of, so I haven't said that, but it literally just like fell off the wall. Like I pulled one bit and it just, the whole thing basically came off. The same thing happened in the stairs, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like
it took off all the plaster as well. It wasn't great. Yeah,
it literally took off the whole wall. But in the second bedroom it was like super glue, and then when you put the steamer on it to then try and get it off, it was super glue. Like it was so
almost becomes elastic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like gummy. Like it was, oh my god, it was so annoying. I think that took me like 3 days, and then on the 4th day your mum came and helped me, which was actually like really helpful. So that's finally done. And you were in the master bedroom with your dad.
Just the ceiling down, which wasn't great. We found all sorts.
We found
a baking tray, some tiles, and some very rotten wood, which wasn't great. So we're going to have to fill that area again and then replaster it.
Yeah, so I think in this vlog you guys would have seen us taking off the polystyrene tiles from the roof. So basically when we took those off, it revealed what was underneath. which was a really like shoddy ceiling. So the boys took that down. Oh my god, it literally looked like they worked at the coal mines. Like the stuff that was coming down. We were in the other room and it was still like in our noses and our mouths. We were all wearing masks. But yeah, it was really bad. Like the amount of stuff that came down, that was not a nice job, was it? But the whole thing is now down, so there's just an open ceiling into the attic in that bedroom at the moment. I think we need to do the same thing in the lounge.
We need to do it for almost every ceiling.
Yeah, they basically just did a bit of a shoddy job of the ceilings and then covered it with the polystyrene tiles and just made it look nice. So obviously we're renovating houses, there's things that you're going to find along the way, and that's just one of those things. So I think that's more or less it. We haven't done an awful amount, like we've not knocked out the kitchen or anything yet. Like all of the fun stuff is still to come. I feel like that would make a really fun time lapse, and like the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, I mean we've got to replace the boiler.
Yeah,
we've got to take 3 more ceilings down, potentially even 4. We've got to take out the bathroom next in the ensuite.
So yeah, we're just gonna crack on really. I've got some more wallpapering to do, so that's my
Might
day.
be on the same thing as you today.
Oh really?
Yeah, until I'm not sure if Dad's going to come round, then I'll probably do the ceiling with him, because I want to get up in the roof and actually do it that way.
Right, we've just got in the house. This is what it's currently looking like. So there used to be the wall here with the pink wall here, so this was all wallpapered, and obviously the partition wall that has now come down. So you can actually see under here where the wood flooring is. So once we take these carpets up, there'll be literally such nice floorboards underneath, so I'm excited to do that. But that is literally going to be like the last job, because we really don't want to damage these. So we're going to leave the carpets down for as long as possible. But this is what the room is currently looking like. Obviously it needs a little bit of a tidy up, because there's just kind of bits and bobs everywhere. But we're not really focused on this room right now. We've actually done quite a lot upstairs, and that's where I feel like most of the changes have happened. I think you guys saw what this looked like earlier on in this vlog. So yeah, that wall is down. And this is where we're at in the lounge. So then as you walk through here, this is where the second like reception room is. We haven't done anything in here. We've started to take the wallpaper off, which is what today's job is. And then again, we haven't done anything in the kitchen at all. But if I take you guys, oh, that turns that off. If I take you guys upstairs, first of all, this is where we've taken all the wallpaper off this like corridor, I guess, or the stairwell. And this is where it literally pulled the entire wall down, like all the plaster. So that really needs fixing. We're obviously gonna get a plasterer in to do all that. And we also need to somehow reach this, but this is so high, like it's such a tall ceiling. So this was a bit of a tricky job, but luckily all of these pieces just came off in one. This is the second bedroom that I mentioned to you guys. This has actually been cleaned up quite nicely. So in here, I'll insert a picture on screen, because this was the room that had all of the little floral wallpaper. Actually, I think there's still some in this cupboard. This cupboard honestly has like 7 layers of wallpaper. Well, there's no light in here, so hopefully you guys can see. So this paper here was all over this room, and it's so thin. Like I say, these walls really aren't too bad. Like they do have some rough patches, a few divots kind of that need filling, and this is the only problem area. So we found this bit here which does kind of crumble away, so that definitely needs patching up. And then the ceiling in here really isn't great as well. So I think this one is gonna have to come down, like the other bedroom, which I'll show you in a sec. But yeah, otherwise it's really not that bad. Like it could be so much worse in here, so I'm quite happy with this. I'm just so happy the wallpaper is down, because it was just going on and on. I think the last bit we have to do is a little bit behind this radiator, which we can't currently get off the wall, because I think it's kind of screwed on, so we need to do that at some point. I also bought these, random sidetrack, but I got some Febreze candles, because as you guys can imagine, the house doesn't smell that great. It just smells very, very musky, because of obviously all the carpet. It's not been lived in for ages. It's kind of damp in here. It's just not the nicest smell. But these are great. Got one of those in here and one downstairs. But yeah, that is everything in here really. We're obviously gonna sort out the skirting boards. We're gonna sand them back and then repaint them, just to make them a little bit nicer and brighter and feel a bit more new. We're also gonna take these doors back and repaint those as well, because I actually love these original doors. So we've got this one on the cupboard, which I think we're gonna end up turning this into a bit of a walk-in wardrobe, or at least some kind of storage space. But the only thing we have is the attic is up there. So we still need access to that. So we don't really know what we're gonna do with that room, but we'll figure it out. And then this is the other door, Really cute. I love the little glass windows. So we want to keep these, but like I say, just give them a little bit of a lip of paint and bring them back to life a bit. But yeah, the last thing to do in here is to get this wallpaper off. But the only thing is, Brad's mum started it, and then we saw this, which is literally the wall. So there's like the thinnest layer of, not even plaster, I don't even know what this is. I can actually see the light downstairs. Can you guys see that? That is literally down the stairwell. So that is a big problem that needs fixing. That is this room. Let me quickly take you into the master bedroom. This is where it's all going on. So in here, again, I think Brad actually did this yesterday. He took all of the wallpaper off the walls. I'm just gonna switch the light on. Not that it makes much difference because we don't have a ceiling right now. But yeah, this is what this room is looking like. This is the one with the ensuite out there, which isn't quite an ensuite at the moment. It just has a toilet and a sink in it. But this is where the big problem was with the ceiling. So this was all completely warped, like pretty damp. There's quite a few issues with it, and was kind of the main reason why we had to take the ceiling down. So this is what we're working with. Honestly, it just looks so out of our depth. Like, I don't know, I don't really understand this whole process. Brad and his dad have been focused on this. This is definitely way out of my league in terms of my skills. I'm absolutely fine with sticking to a wallpaper steamer and a little scrapey tool. Like, that'll be me. Now this is all down and exposed, this can all be worked on. Again, I don't really know the technical things of what you got to do with this, but the boys obviously do. So that'll be one of the big jobs that we're going to start soon. We're also obviously going to sort out the electrics while it's all stripped back like this. But yeah, it's kind of a funny one in here. So some of the walls are all right. Like, I think this will need replastering because it's not that great. But then there's walls like this that have been really newly plastered. So there's quite a few things still to sort out in here. But also, this was quite a find. So this wall we thought had been, well, I think it still has been newly plastered, but just kind of not very well, because this all crumbled away, or at the top at least, it crumbled away with the wallpaper that we ripped off. But it's actually exposed this brick wall, which I believe is, we want to say it's a chimney flue, because otherwise I don't know why they would have this, and it's literally identical to the one that they have in here, and that is where the chimney is. So we think it's the same thing, and we were just going to replaster over it, but I was like, why don't we keep it and kind of strip it back, repoint it maybe, and make it a bit of a feature in the room. So we are thinking of actually doing that and keeping this plaster here, probably going over it, popping a wooden like oak shelf, you know, those floating shelves. A lot of people have them above like fireplaces and things like that, but I thought we could put one there and then just have like this brick wall, because I think it'd be a really nice feature in this room. But yeah, that is pretty much it actually. I feel like that is everything that I had to show you guys. Obviously there's more wallpapering to do in there. There's quite a few issues going on in this room. Like I said, this will eventually be a really decent sized ensuite actually, but I feel like that ceiling will have to come down as well. This will definitely have to be replastered, and there's a lot of plumbing to do. Okay, so that is where we are at with the house so far. I know that was quite a lot of updates, but I'm actually going to round this video off here, pick up the camera again and restart a new one today to keep you guys a lot more updated, and just to split it up a little bit so I'm not bombarding you with house stuff. But yeah, there'll be so many more of these renovation vlogs if you want to stick along for the journey. It really is a journey. We are 100% learning as we go. We're very lucky to have a lot of guidance, but yeah, a lot of it is just like guesswork and seeing what happens. But I'm really enjoying it, like actually so much more than I thought I would. I knew I'd enjoy it, but just not this much. Like, I feel so invested in it already, and I'm just so excited to like bring it to life and make it a really nice home for someone. So yeah, a lot to do, as you guys can tell. There's even just so much cleaning up to do. I know it's a bit of a mess, but we kind of get to the end of every day and we're like knackered and just want to go home. But yeah, like I say, I am going to run this video off, so I will speak to you guys very soon in my next one, whatever that may be. But like I say, new renovation vlog will be live very soon.